So back in March, I asked a question to do with Gran Turismo Out of Bounds in one of the groups I'm in. After a lot of conversation and a lack of understanding, a message came through about a Top Gear glitch where you skipped the entire track. Intrigued, I found a video and confirmed later that I had the right one. A video from 2013 of someone recording their TV with a phone or camera in which they skipped the entire lap. I sat back in my chair that night, thought, that seems faster. And then I forgot about it. Until yesterday. So surprisingly, this one is actually quite an easy glitch to replicate, and I'll walk you through how to do it. When starting a race, you'll basically go all the way up to the first straight, as so, until you get to the first corner, in which case you want to slow down, hug the first curb, and then turn just before the cones on the racing line of the other part of the track where it crosses over. From there, go around the two inside cones, and then do a handbrake turn back, making sure to miss all the cones so you don't disqualify yourself, and then drive back to the start line. If you've done all that correct, you'll see Bentley come up on your screen, and you know you've done step 1 of 2. Step 2 of 2 is to make your way back to the start line, and then when you get far enough past it, turn back around. Ideally you'd want to do it a little bit closer, but then you'll see the split come up, and then you'll cross the line and you'll start a second lap. Two things to make sure is don't go inside of the curb here at the follow through, as that will disqualify you in the special events. And then also make sure not to turn around too close to the start line, otherwise you won't trigger the split time beforehand. You need to do that, otherwise it won't count for a lap and you'll have to sort of do a loop back around. I found a good place to do it was at this curb on the left, and you'll see it come up and then you'll be able to cross the line. So with that out of the way, what you're going to see is 2 example laps. On the left side of the screen will be the normal casual way and the right side will be the skip way. If you want to skip to the end, I'll show times for both. So with those couple example laps, I'll show you the final times here. The Kombi comes in at about 1:40 quicker. The Elise is the smallest time gap between the tests that I did at 1:15. The Kubelwagen is both the largest time gap and the longest in terms of time to complete at 2:45 and about 1:54 quicker. And the British lightweights I was able to replicate the glitch in with the XJ13, and while it is longer at 3 laps, because of the cars you're able to enter such as the XJ13, the XJR9 and some of the quicker Lotuses, the time save is not as pronounced as you would think. If you guys did enjoy this, I'm happy to sort of keep investigating sort of random stuff that I find. I have a bunch of things that I've been meaning to see if it's faster, if it's slower, what the difference is. So if you guys would like to see that or have any suggestions yourself, I'd be happy to give them a look. Otherwise, that's been it from me. Happy hunting.